Word up, fam. Back at it again. You already know the deal. Want to preface that the things I'm going to share are certainly things that I'm actively working through and actively learning from and growing. And I've known these truths. I've healed. I've learned. I've lived. But certainly, also too, I think it's a never-ending game in the most beautiful way. So, again, I think always looking to that moment of all healed, having all things, is just another state of suffering. And the reason I want to bring this up is because I believe in my heart that 90% of the actualization, of the manifestation of the life that you desire is, in turn, the state that you are living in. And I forgot what I was going to say. I just started thinking of something else and I forgot. What was I going to say? The state that you're living in. And, yes. And the aptitude and ability that you have to regulate your nervous system. I believe that all of my injuries come back to the nervous system regulation. And I have struggled. I mean, I can barely walk. I can barely lift anything with my lower back. I've had this upper back thing. I've had it with my knee. I've always just been injury prone, and it's become this like state that I've lived in. And all of this theoretical knowledge, this healing, it all comes back to your nervous system regulation. And like people ask me, well, what's wrong with my lower back? And maybe I'll even put a picture of like the shit that was going on with my lower back. But that's my body telling me that something is wrong, i.e. healing, i.e. strategic implementation of therapy to go. And what happens is I'll go too quick, or I'll try to go be normal again, whatever normal is, out of the state that I'm in, and I'll jump back into it. And it's like a very prolonged thing, but we want things so quick that I actually deter myself in the long term. And also too, like knowing the truth of nervous system regulation and like breathing, your body is safe. You are safe in this moment. You're teaching yourself that anything is possible, because a lot of the times we just expect those negative things. Like I notice a lot this past year, I've just expected like no money, no success, this and that, and just keep building. So like one habit that I'm grateful for is just keep going. But the expectation of that lower quality of living is something we get addicted to when we're in that state, or when we're creating change, because we don't believe, because we're attached to our external reality. So all this to say that really the present moment, nothing exists outside of the present moment. And again, I'm sharing my business journey, as you know, and we'll see what happens. And if you don't know me, my name's Gavyn Starr. When I was 24, I bought my first investment property for my mom to live in. I have a tenant as well above the garage. Learned so much about that. And then October 2023, I went all in on just learning this online game, a bunch of mentorship, bunch of traveling, and building businesses. A few failed businesses. Now we're here and we're still building, we're still going. And I'm just sharing my journey. But regardless, I'm also currently struggling with pretty bad lower back injury, pretty bad upper back injury, and just like trying to regulate my system again, get back to normal. And then also in my business journey, and if I can tell you one thing, one habit, is like regulating your nervous system and not knowing that the present moment is the answer, because I can know that all the time. I say this all the time. And I need to tell myself this. I need to practice accepting the present moment, because the present moment doesn't know or isn't familiar with the ego, and the beliefs want to manipulate you. And a lot of the times I can say all this stuff, but I don't practice as much as I should regarding present moment awareness, regarding nervous system regulation. And because inherently I believed it wasn't that important. I know the principles, it's not that important, I know it, whatever, but really I'm noticing these patterns in my life that I'm addicted to resistance. I'm addicted to accepting, not accepting, but I'm addicted to believing this, my 3D reality. I'm addicted to embodying a negative state. It really is nervous system regulation. It really is embodying the present moment and embodying practices day to day that align you with that, and not just learning these things but doing them. The reason being, you're inherently telling your body it's safe. I'm telling my lower back it's safe, literally, because I can't even explain it, but you're actively giving yourself endorphins that are healing your body, because when you're in fight or flight, you're telling yourself to guard up in fear. And I've just lived in that chronic state. And then certainly with my upper back, it's not quite something outside nerves and nervous system. It's like an internal pulled muscle or messed up muscle. And like what happens though is if you embody it and you just leave it there and you never take action, and you are always believing that you're going to be injured, you're never going to take the proper action. So like just getting ruthless with love, and then same with business. It's all the same. So I just wanted to share that, and that's some big realization that I'm going through currently, because all I'm focused on is healing myself and building my business, and I'm just noticing these walls and these things that come up, and it's all okay. It's all good. I don't need to judge myself. The devil, the negativity, the fear wants you to judge yourself. The ego wants you to judge yourself. But God, the present moment, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that state just is. And a lot of the times we don't understand that state because we haven't been there for that long. But that's who we truly are. And in that state, you can manifest anything. You can manifest the life you desire. You can manifest the health that you want, not out of magic, but because you're not sabotaging yourself. And it kind of is magic in a way.